Someone on the live last week said that you have a allergy to a poopy diaper.
Yeah, I do.
It's like as soon as Blair starts smelling, you're like...
You remember that one the other day? Yeah, you don't blame me.
Dude, I was sitting there on the couch with Blair, and like I had her laying on my arm, and all of a sudden she started grunting, and like you could see like her face turn red a little bit, and Mom and Casey were like, oh, she's pooping. I had never been so nervous. I thought when Casey picked her up, I was going to have just smeared on my arm. Hey y'all, welcome to Meet the McBees. Today, Cole and I are discussing everything episodes 2 and 3 from the McBee Dynasty, going in depth behind the scenes of what you're seeing on these episodes as they play out. This is our weekly recap of the episodes that are playing every week on Bravo, Monday nights, 9, 8 Central, and then they air or are available to stream the next day on Peacock. So saddle up and let's get down and dirty with it. Well, episodes 2 and 3, today we're sitting here. This podcast will come out the day after episode 3 airs. So it aired last night. And it's been a whirlwind of a season so far.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
It's been a lot, and it's only going to get juicier as the season goes on. You look at some of the highlights, some of the clips, or some of the footage from the trailer, and you see some sneak peeks of Galena behind bars, Jesse's wedding, Allie crying, Jesse crying, you crying. I don't think I ever cry.
You do cry.
I don't think
you
so.
cry more than anybody.
No, I do not.
They just like to show the one time I was blacked out crying. They just have it all over the previews.
It's all.
And I wasn't even crying. I was more just like.
You were crying.
I was just blacked out. I just couldn't control my emotions at the time.
There was tears coming out of your eyes, but
whatever, dude.
I'm so excited for that episode to air. That'll be coming on later in the season. That is a family trip down to the Ozarks. I haven't seen it yet. I just remember what that trip was like. Cole probably doesn't remember much of that trip.
I don't remember much. I don't know if I want to see it.
It's going to make for grade A television. That's all I'll have to say about that.
Yeah, I should have. I don't know if I'm going to watch that one. That's just bad.
Do you have embarrassment and anxiety about it?
Yeah, I mean, I already have, like, you know, I remember, like, having my blackout anxiety whenever, I woke up the next morning.
And you're like, what happened?
Like, I was like, what did I just do on camera?
And, you know. No one was talking to each other because of how bad it was?
Like, how bad, yeah.
You just know something happened. That's the worst feeling in the world.
I seen my mom and the look she gave me when
just pure disappointment.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, boy. What did I do?
Isn't that the worst? Like, you have no recollection of what happened the night before, but you can just tell there's, like, tension in the air.
That was a terrible day. And then we're going home on the lake roads, and I'm just hungover, throwing up out the window. We had to stop, like, 3 times. It was just terrible.
Y'all got to watch that episode.
That was a rough day.
That was rough for everyone. Season 2 was just, I think we talked about it in last week's episode, but Season 2 was a very, very, very stressful time. Obviously, still stressful time in our lives, but that especially, that 3-month window, man, we had so much going on.
There was a lot going on.
We had the $6 million payment, and for everyone that thinks that is scripted or set up, that is not whatsoever. Our fall payments for all of our bank loans, everything we have payment-wise for the farm hits basically November 1, and that's a $6 million payment that we have to have enough revenue to obviously make the payment for. And that wasn't even, we talk about the $6 million payment, but what you're not seeing is that there's probably $3 to $4 other million in that same month window that we have to pay for.
Yeah. Between
land loans, operating lines, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that $6 million was more like 9 or 10, all in the month of November and the first part of December. So it's stressful. And then all the leases are due in December too.
Yeah, anything we pay in the second half of the year.
Yeah. So there's a lot of money going out that late fall window.
Yeah, and then there's just everything else. I was getting ready to have a kid.
Cole was getting ready to have a kid.
Jesse's wedding.
Calla and I's situation. We were on the rocks. It was just rough. What's been the biggest revelation that you've had? You don't know what that means. Like the biggest epiphany. You don't know what that means either. Like the biggest, like watching yourself back on TV, like the biggest aha moment, or the, oh wow, I didn't know I did this, or things like that. What is the biggest epiphany you've had?
Man, I'm not gonna. I don't really try to avoid watching myself. When I'm on TV, I get up and go get a drink, or
don't
walk
like watching
out.
yourself.
I hate it, man. That's like the worst thing ever is watch yourself on TV.
It's pretty rough.
I learned last year it's just better not to watch yourself. Because when I watch myself, I got just secondhand embarrassment so bad.
It is bad. It is bad. I think for me, one thing that I have noticed, and people have made sure that I've, made sure to rake me over the coals for this, is that my shirts are too small. And there's a reason for that. It's not intentionally trying to wear small shirts.
What's the reasoning then?
I'm horrible at laundry. So I've realized this. Like even my jeans that I'm wearing right now, I don't know if you can see that in the camera frame. They're high waters. And they were high waters in every single scene. Like every single scene you see me in, my jeans are too short and my shirts are too small. That. It's because I'm horrible at laundry. And I don't pay attention to the tags where it says wash and cold and then air dry, or you know what I'm saying? I just like throw it on there.
All those shirts you got, they shrink like no other.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will say that they shrink.
Exactly.
Like all the ones that you got. I don't know if they're like cheaper shirts you ordered or something.
No, they're decent quality. They're next level shirts, but they do shrink like no
other.
Dude,
you dry them and they're like they go from large to small. I mean and you put on a little weight, then you really can't fit in them. But
it's the combination.
But
putting on a little weight and they shrink.
No, they shrink big time. I mean they go from a large to like a small to medium.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
They really do. But
so like the first time I
know that and you still do it. That's the thing.
Well, it's because I hate laundry so much that I get like this giant stack of laundry, and then I don't feel like separating out, okay, these have to be cold water only. These have to be air dried, So
whenever you're getting ready in the morning, you can't put on a shirt and be like, that's a little tired. I think I might go to the next one, down the line.
No, I do. I mean
that's
80% of your shirts
I have
in
to
your
do
closet.
It sometimes.
80% of the shirts in your closet are too small. You're like, I'm not trying to spend time here finding a shirt that actually fits the right way. I'm just going to wear this medium out.
Size up, maybe.
That's not a bad idea.
Just maybe go XL instead of L.
I agree with you.
I think it's time.
It is probably time. My jeans, though, whenever I first wear my jeans, they fit absolutely perfect. And then I send them through the washer and the dryer, and then I'm rocking high waters. But I did notice that.
All summer long?
What?
They're not the best looking, but these like Wrangler, they're real thin. They're like way more comfy than jeans.
Really?
And they're super thin, so I can work in them, and sweat and just wash them, but they're like jeans. When I wear jeans now, I'm so hot during the summer because I'm used to wearing these.
So you're pretty much wearing yoga pants while you're working out on the farm.
Well, they're jeans, dude, but they're like...
You just told me they're not denim.
I don't know what they are.
You said they're stretchy.
Are they cotton, I think?
They're probably some sort of poly material. Polyester.
But they're really thin. They're not like stretchy.
Okay.
I mean, you can see they don't stretch, but I'm telling you, these Wrangler pants, so you need to get them for in the summer. They're so thin.
I need to start doing that
because jeans are just uncomfy in the summer.
They do rub you a little raw, and they're a little rough.
These are the best.
But anyways, that's a rant. But I have noticed that, so I've learned that. So next season, the plan is to wear jeans and shirts that fit me.
I got a question because I've been seeing this.
Let's hear it.
From last week.
Let's hear it.
Well,
I'm scared.
Yeah, from the second episode. So whenever I graduated high school, I remember this exactly because I was all pumped. From my parents and from my whole entire party that I had, my graduation party, I had $3,300. And I went and put that in the bank. I was so pumped up here in Gallatin. What? Who got $500K and why am I seeing this?
I don't know who got $500K, but I don't know where that came from.
Because I was about to go off. If you were getting $500K for graduating, too. Yeah, when did that get said?
Callus said it.
When did you get $500K?
I didn't get $500K.
Okay, I was so mad, dude. Casey sent me that.
Do you know how much money that is?
Yeah, because I was like, I graduated. I got $3,300 from my that was from my graduation party. Everybody that came.
Yeah,
and it what mom and dad gave me.
Yeah, I think I got $3,000 to $4,000. I don't know where the $500K number came from. Like, say, yeah, I graduated high school. I just got handed $500K hard cash.
Dude, I was so mad. I was like,
stupid. But yeah,
that's what my question was.
I've seen comments about that nonstop.
I have. I've been seeing that. I'm like, who got? I was about to wonder because I'm like, if they're giving you $500K, I'm gonna be mad.
The stupidity of that. I don't even know where that comment came from.
Yeah,
yeah, that was real nice to air out on national TV.
There's been a lot that has been.
There's also been a lot that has not been shown.
Yeah, there's been a lot that has not been shown.
And let me just point this out. And I think we mentioned this maybe in the first episode that we filmed last week. Context is everything, and just due to sheer time length of what can air in an episode, there's a lot of context missing in a lot of these arguments. So just because you're hearing one side of the story, and this goes on like both ways.
Everything.
Both ways. I'm not just speaking to try and defend our side or my side. The truth is always in the middle. And just like you feel like the audience gets this crazy emotional swing of like, this person is so wrong. How could they do this? It seems so incredibly wrong. Well, you're not hearing the other side of the story, or there's not enough time to tell the other side of the story.
Yeah.
Or there's 6 months of backstory leading up to that scene, or years of backstory leading up to that scene that were not on camera. Yeah. So just know there's a lot of context missing in things that you were watching on TV. And that goes not only for our show, but all other TV shows. Because for every 100 hours of filming, there's only 1 hour that actually makes TV. So just think about that. Have that in the back of your mind when you're watching, because it is frustrating whenever you're getting dragged through the comments over an argument or over a scene where it's only 10% of the entire story.
Yeah. I just feel as if there's been quite a bit of, that wasn't shown, and some things that would have been a little nice for maybe you and Casey and Allie and people like that,
Yeah.
that would have helped out a little bit, but it is what it is.
We're tough. We've got thick skin.
Yeah.
If there's anything we've learned over the last couple of years, it's that you got to have thick skin to be able to do this, because a lot of times you just get destroyed.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And some of it's justified.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Some of it is justified.
Well, we do a show, like, we know that there's going to be people that don't like us. There's going to be people that, like, that's what makes a show. People can talk bad about other people. People can not like one person on the, on the show.
Well, and it's also, we're not crafting our image for the show, so we're not trying to act perfect on the show. We could do that. Like, we could say, hey, we're not going to drink on camera. We're not going to get blacked out on camera. I don't know who would do that, but
yeah, I don't suggest that.
We said going into this, and I've said it over and over and over, like every single interview, we're going to put it all out there, the good, the bad, the ugly, our flaws, our good sides, our bad sides, and with that comes criticism and justified criticism, and also with that, I feel like we've gotten some very unjustified criticism, but hey, it's part of it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
As long as people are watching, tuning in.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Some people might just be watching.
If people care enough to comment, good or bad,
then they're into it.
They're into it. The worst thing you can have,
a little bit.
When you talk to people about TV, you're like, the worst thing you can have is someone that doesn't care enough to even comment. So if you have a hater that is just blasting you all over social media, I guess thank them. Thank you.
Yeah. Even like some of the guys around here that are always just blasting us that like I like know of, I don't really know, but like I'm just like, man, you're just on
or
Facebook.
When they share like the post and it's just talking crap about us, but they share it.
Yeah,
you're
just
like,
people. You're just like, okay, well, I'm sitting there living my life, and you're on your couch talking bad about me.
Yep. And not only that, you're helping spread the news about the show.
Yeah,
so
and you're also spreading news about us. So keep spreading our name,
please. Thank you, even if you hate us. But
I mean, I don't know. There's sometimes whenever I'm watching the show, I'm like, I would talk crap on Steven too.
If you did not, well, I know for sure I would talk crap on you.
Yeah.
If you didn't know us,
I mean, there is like things I see where I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get it. Like we know, like whenever we're watching, we're like, oh, we're about to get it for that one.
That's what there's some justified criticism.
Yeah,
like there's some scenes where
there was some things. Like
if I didn't know me and I was watching this from an audience perspective, I'm like, damn, that dude's arrogant, or damn, that dude is full of himself, or he wears too small of shirts, or Cole's a drunk idiot.
Yeah.
Jesse's too perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
But I never see one bad comment about him.
There's never
not that I want to see a bad comment.
No, but I'm about to create a burner account just to go log on and hate on Jesse.
Hate on Jesse.
It's literally just going to be like every post from that burner account's just going to be a hate on Jesse because he's too everyone comments nothing but good things about him.
Literally.
We did a live last week, and there was a few people that commented and kept saying Jesse's the best looking brother, and Cole and I are like, why don't you tell us something we don't know?
Yeah,
been hearing this our entire, it's not even funny. Like
that doesn't even hurt anymore.
No.
It is what it is.
I've been hearing that our entire lives.
A long time ago.
When we were all single and we'd go out to bars, like Cole and I would literally do everything we could talking to women to try and sell them on our personality. And while they were talking to us, they'd be looking over our shoulder saying like, "Who's that guy over there at the corner not talking to anyone? He's mysterious. I like that." It's my brother Jesse.
Yeah, everybody they all love Jesse. Even though like everybody does, like the old women, the middle-aged women, like it doesn't matter. They all, if you're a woman, you love Jesse.
Guys love Jesse.
Yeah, I mean he's just unproblematic, I guess.
He's just out of it. He just sits on the sidelines, throws in a little comment every here and there.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's kind of like a people pleaser though. I think he tells me like he agrees with me when he's talking to me. And
for sure.
Him, like he agrees
for sure.
Like if we're talking crap on each other, he'll be like, I'll call him and he'll like agree. He'll be.
Dude, we did this the other day, and I won't get into the very specifics of the argument, but my dad and I, if you watch season 1, like my dad and I get into it whenever we're arguing. Like we are very opinionated, like very, I guess you could say, almost like alpha or like very, I don't know how to describe it, but my dad and I are not scared to talk about our opinions, and if we differ on something, we will hash it out, and it gets heated sometimes. And usually I'll call Cole or I'll call Jesse to, like, tell them my side of things and feel like I need to rally the troops and, like, get them on my side of the argument. I will do that to Jesse, and Jesse, I'm, like, so sure he is 100% on my side. After talking to him, he's like, yeah, you're right, Dad's wrong, I don't know why he's saying this. And then Dad will tell me that he talked to Jesse, and Jesse agrees 100% with him. And then we'll sit Jesse in the same room with both of us, and it does not matter how many times Jesse told me that I was 100% right, without a doubt, like, he's got my back. He will literally suck up to Dad. If it was me, Jesse, and Dad sitting here, and I'm like, Jesse, you and I just talked on the phone yesterday, like, we just had this argument, you agreed with me. He'll just, like, sulk. And my dad's like, see, he's with me.
He just don't want no problems, man. He's just, he's just staying out of it. That's what Jesse.
You did that the other day too. You just, whenever Dad and I started getting into an argument in the conference room at the car wash, because we start getting worked up, and, like, Dad starts standing up, like, he starts getting all jerky, and you're, like, a little nervous, something's gonna go down. And I look over at Cole for some backup because Cole's sitting there with me, and he's just, like, sinking into his chair, just not saying a word.
I was just watching it go down. I didn't know what you guys were going to do.
You and I talked 10 minutes before we walked into the room about how we were going to line Dad out. We were right on this, and he was wrong.
And I was going to take a different approach at it than you took, and you took the wrong approach. So I was letting you eat, you made your bed, lie in it. I was going to take a different approach. I won't forget that.
I walked out of there. I called Mom. I said, you won't believe what Cole just did. Like, we had this whole plan.
You took the wrong approach.
And this man just sat there silently as I was getting blasted by Dad. I thought he was going to stand up and shove me.
I told you what approach to take, and you took the wrong one. You took your approach that you thought. So I thought, well, this is your deal.
Whatever.
I told you what I would say, and you didn't say that. You said what you thought. So once you started getting it, and I seen Dad getting mad, and I could tell Dad was getting mad, so I thought, you know what? This is his deal.
I'll remember that. I bet Casey would have my back if she was in there.
Casey's mouthy because she just is. She thinks she can mouth anybody because she's got a baby now, and she's like, I don't know. She just mouths everyone. We are at dinner, and she'll be mouthing you, Dad, Jesse.
That is very true.
Me.
That is. Oh shoot. Yeah, you and Casey, like, y'all have a great relationship. Y'all are better than you've ever been. But I will say, she has no problem lining you out.
I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, she does. No, you're right.
She's not scared to tell you what she's thinking.
She'll tell you. She's not scared. On the show, well, Casey is pretty, like, scared of, like, confrontation until it comes to me.
Yeah, she's sort of a people pleaser unless it's with you, and then she'll
let me have it. She'll let you have it, too.
Oh, yeah, she will. She will. I think it's funny whenever y'all are getting ready to go somewhere because Casey is, and this is like a lot of women, struggle to be on time, to walk out of the door on time, and you get so mad, and like you start pacing around the house because it's the same thing that I do too. Like we're always used to.
Well, I get ready, like I wear the same thing every single day. It's summertime. Like it's so hot, you just wear a t-shirt. You throw on like there's only one thing you can wear. It's a t-shirt, and whether jeans or these, I just go and I get ready, whether we're going to a dinner, whether I'm going to work, like I just wear, it's summertime. You can only wear one thing.
Yep.
So I don't understand why it's so hard to take so long to get ready.
I think it's funny that whenever I'm in there and you start getting on to Casey about like, hey, we're running late, like we need to get going, she'll be in the bathroom getting ready. She will walk out of the bathroom to argue with you, which then stops her from actually getting ready, and then it delays it even more. I think we need to bring her in here and unpack this on next week's podcast.
Oh, she will. She's been wanting on here. She's been telling me.
Well, she needs to get in here.
I told her to get in here today, but she didn't. I don't know. She wasn't ready in time.
All right. Well, next week, Casey's coming in here. I want to unpack that, so don't let me forget that. Hayden, write that down. Casey and Cole's fights over Casey running late.
Well, and here's what her argument's going to be. I can already tell you. Is she's going to say that it's because she has to take care of Blair and get Blair ready and her. But I will tell her all day long that we're leaving at 5 and I'm at work. We'll be going somewhere. And I'll get home at 4:30, and then she'll be like, here, I get Blair, I got to get both of us ready. I'm like, well, why couldn't you not just start this like an hour and a half ago? Like, you've been here all day.
This is one argument I actually agree with you on. So,
but she's going to, I mean, she does do basically everything. Like, I help out Blair a lot, but like, she's,
she handles
she gets up with Blair all through the night. Yeah. She does most of it.
Someone on the live last week said that you have a allergy to a poopy diaper. And I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I do.
It's like as soon as Blair starts smelling, you're like,
Do you remember that one the other day? Yeah. You don't blame me.
dude, I was sitting there on the couch with Blair, and like I had her laying on my arm, and all of a sudden she started grunting, and like you could see like her face turning red a little bit. And Mom and Casey were like, "Oh, she's pooping." I had never been so nervous. I thought when Casey picked her up, I was gonna have just smeared on my arm.
Yeah, no. That's
Thankfully,
disgusting.
it didn't. But Casey showed me some photos.
Yeah,
of
I've
some,
seen. Yeah, whenever she's just in her diaper or something, or when she.
Yeah, when it explodes out, that's rough, man. Have you changed a dirty diaper yet? Not like a poop diaper?
Yeah, I did once.
Once.
I've changed more diapers than that, but one was dirty. Actually, two. I had to change one. I had to bring her to work with me one day up here. A few months
really?
ago, and I had to change one on the table in there. It was
Respect.
yeah.
It's pretty rough.
That was before she started eating food though, so it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, now that the baby food's going on. Have y'all fed her any real food yet?
I let her chew on a steak the other night.
Because Dad said so, didn't he?
Yeah, but I seen the videos on TikTok and Instagram.
Is there actually data behind that, or is that conspiracy theory? Like,
I'm
data?
sure. I mean, what do you think the cave people did?
Okay.
I mean, come on.
I
like,
just
I'm
want
sure
to,
it's good for you
because
It's a
Dad will
steak.
send me some Instagram videos of some of the most outlandish conspiracy theorist health tactics and diets. And I'm like, where did you find this? I'm like, hey, send me the research. And
He's been big into like
it's like the ancestral eating, whole foods,
yeah.
which don't get me wrong, I understand the benefits to whole foods as the majority of your diet, but he will literally have like a whole avocado, cook up all of his eggs in his bacon grease, then have like 4 pieces of bacon, and then be like, yeah, I don't know why I'm not shredded yet. I'm like, because you just had 3,000 calories for breakfast. Like, yeah, the food is good, but it's heavy. Like, an avocado is so heavy in calories. Bacon is so heavy in calories.
Yeah.
It's the same type of people that are like, well, I had peanut butter. I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. Wait, have you looked at what peanut butter has in calories? Like, food... I'm going to get going on this rant here.
Yeah, this is something, man.
But it's just... I'm just saying, like, food is not innately healthy or unhealthy. It's all just dependent on what your goals are. So if you're trying to lose weight, it doesn't matter if you... Like, this food is known as a health food. If it's super heavy in calories, you're not going to lose weight. I'm sorry. That's my rant for the day.
You pointing at me or something?
No, I'm not pointing at you. Hey,
I feel like
if the shoe fits, just...
What, because I like peanut butter?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Do you like bacon too?
I mean, yeah, who doesn't
Do you
like
like
bacon?
butter?
Okay, well, I don't just eat it every day, but yes, if we were at, like, if we had some bacon and pancakes for breakfast, I'd probably eat some butter or peanut butter with it.
Okay, well.
But I don't eat that I haven't ate that in a couple weeks since I was out of town.
All I have to say is I know that you just started your diet here a couple days ago. Don't take advice from Dad. Listen to me.
You told me you're making me this meal prep.
I will buy all of y'all's groceries.
I've been waiting. But
Mom, hang on. Mom will buy all of your guys' groceries. I will order it for you.
No, Casey has told me. She said she just needs to know what we should get there. But what I do is I don't really like a lot of your food, so I just gotta eat eggs and chicken.
Yeah, but eggs are heavy in calories.
You're telling me eggs?
One
aren't good for you?
egg is 70 calories. Again, eggs are good for you, yes, but one egg is 70 calories. So if you eat 6 eggs for breakfast, how many calories are you taking in?
Well, I'm gonna eat
70
4
times
eggs.
6?
I eat 4 eggs.
Okay, so 4
Scrambled.
times 6.
With a little bit of cheese, just because
Do you know how heavy cheese is in calories?
It's not a lot, just a little bit of shredded
I
cheese.
guarantee you're using more cheese than you think you are. I bet you're eating 120 to 150 calories in cheese every time you eat them on eggs. And then your eggs, if you're eating 4 eggs, 4 times 7 is 28. So that's 280 calories in eggs, and then another 100, 150 in cheese. And then you're probably drinking whole milk with that, aren't you?
2%.
Exactly. That's another 150 calories. Again, it doesn't mean that eggs,
That's
cheese,
just
and
insane.
milk are unhealthy. It just means if you're trying to lose weight, you got to cut calories. So you'd be better off
So
to
what do
switch
you eat?
egg whites. Then you don't need cheese. Just switch out to a 0 calorie like Frank's hot sauce or salsa's even low calorie. You have to substitute things in order to cut calories. And then like the 2% milk, you need to switch to Fairlife, which is ultra filtered milk that has, I think it's 80 to 120 calories per cup compared to a lot more for 2%.
What about almond milk?
I mean,
I've seen you drink that before, haven't I?
yeah, I mean, almond milk, I can't drink almond milk straight. I have to put it in a smoothie. It's
The
horrible.
vanilla kind.
Yeah, it's only, the unsweetened vanilla is only 35 calories, so it's good. But,
That's pretty good.
I mean, I'd rather drink water than almond milk, candidly.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know you don't eat eggs.
I don't eat eggs. Not when I'm trying to cut. If I'm trying to bulk, I do. Or like, let's say I don't like egg whites.
What do you eat? What would you tell me to eat if you were telling me to eat? Like if you were making my diet plan.
So in a daily diet,
Yeah.
here's my exact diet. That's 2,300 calories and puts me in about 600 to 800 calorie deficit a day, which is losing weight. 7 a.m. I have 3 cups of plain Greek yogurt with sugar-free vanilla syrup and 1 scoop of strawberry protein powder. That's like 450 calories. Then at 11 a.m., I have 8 egg whites and then a couple pieces of Canadian bacon, not regular bacon, and then Frank's hot sauce. That's my breakfast. 2 p.m., I have a protein shake, like a Fairlife protein shake, and then dinner is my big meal. I'll have a pound of ground turkey. I'll put it in 16 ounces of shredded lettuce, and then I'll put some salsa in there, some jalapenos. It's like a shredded lettuce taco salad. Is there anything
else other than that you can eat for dinner?
Yeah.
Can I eat steak?
Yeah, you can.
Just grill steak. I'd rather just grill steak.
But if you look at the different, yeah, I mean, you can do that, but steaks, like beef is fairly heavy in calories compared to turkey. So if I'm cutting, I switch to turkey, like turkey burgers, ground turkey, like stuff like that. But I mean, if you want to do steak,
you obviously you don't enjoy food at all, do you? Like there's not, you don't like food, do you? Like there's nothing that like.
No, I love food. I just like if I have a goal in mind, I don't view food as like
enjoyment. I'd see that, but like the turkeys, is it good?
No. Yeah, that's why you drown it in either Frank's hot sauce or salsa.
Yeah.
On this podcast, so as a way to hold you accountable,
I've been trying. I gotta get back on. I bet I've been out of the gym for a year and a half, 2 years since the first time we.
But we have more time now.
Yeah, I do. I was busy, and I think I was stress eating last year. And me and Casey, we were just eating good, man. We were just eating. I was
just enjoying it.
Yeah, I've been enjoying. But I'm ready.
It's time to get back on the wagon.
Yeah, because here's what I was thinking about. I really don't care what people say about me. Like, I'm not trying to impress anybody. It's more the fact that, like, I was already thinking about it. I was like, if I wanted to go on an elk hunt this fall, like, I'd have to be in way better shape in order to go.
Yeah, going up and down mountains.
Yeah, so like, I never want my physical capability to affect me from like going on an elk hunt or going. Like, if I got invited to go do something, so I was like, I just need to get down to where like, I need to get down back to like lose like 40 pounds. Like if I drop, which I can drop 40 pounds. I mean, probably like 5 months, 6 months, probably I can do it easily.
So if you lost 2 pounds a week, you could realistically lose 2 pounds a week and be just fine. That'd be 8 pounds a month. So that'd be 5 months. You'd lose 40 pounds. Yeah. So exactly 5 to 6 months.
See, when I used to lose weight, I always would just lose it. I would just do it.
But you do it the wrong way.
Yeah,
you would just starve yourself
for like months, and then I'd end up being.
So yeah, you'd crash diet, but you wouldn't actually build the health habits to help maintain that new lower weight. And so then you'd put it right back on the minute you started eating again.
Yeah, it went right back on every time.
So I want to build it the right way this time.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be a good, like, to me, I think there's nothing more inspiring than seeing someone that has fallen off the wagon and is working to get back on the right side of things. And for so many people out there, they're in the same situation where you are, where you have a newborn kid or life got in the way. We all get busy and, your fitness and physical health took a back seat for our current time period. But now you want to get back on. To me, you're way more inspiring of a story if you're to go along with this podcast or over the next, 6 months to lose that 40 to 50 pounds. That's way more inspiring and motivational to someone that's watching this than someone like me who has worked out for 8 years straight, 10 years straight, and it's like robotic for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like I live a lot more like a normal life to where normal people can like relate to what I do.
Correct.
Like not everybody can do what you do, like working out 2 times a day.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I feel like a little bit.
You know
of a
what I'm saying?
robot.
Like no one can really like keep that up, especially for the length you have, and be as hard and as strict as you are. But obviously, people do. I mean, there's a lot of your friends, Josh and everybody. I mean, they all do it. But
realistically, most of the population is going to be like you.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. That's just normal people.
No, and you just have a lot of normal things in your life. Like, you have kids, you don't understand. It's hard to go work out. Casey and I wanted to work out together. Well, someone's got to go down there. Every time someone's got to watch Blair. And when we tried to go work out with her, Blair would throw a fit. Blair would do this. And then some nights I would get home late from work. It'd be easier just to go cook something. It just sounds better. Wasn't good for you. But no, which I feel like every time I'm on this podcast, we talk about this. But
we're going to stick to it. like we talked
Yeah,
about
the first
last
6
week,
months this year, it was so slam packed.
it was
We couldn't even do a podcast.
such a grind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we couldn't even do a
Now,
podcast.
you think some people would like, I guess I probably would call it like stress eating, but I really wasn't even like, I was stressed out, but I wouldn't say I was stressed. I knew I was eating bad. Like, I knew I needed this. Like, I wasn't like, I'm not going to make excuses for it. Like, I ate bad. Like, I sit here and wonder, like, man, why did I gain weight? But I look back, like, it's probably, some of that.
Is that Casey's Pizza?
Some of the ice cream some nights. I was like, I probably need to cut that out. So, like, it's all I'm late. I'm bad at, like, I don't eat during the day when I'm working. But when I get
late
home,
night binging,
dude, I'll just be like, I'll get home, it'll be like 10:30. I can't fall asleep till like 11 midnight most nights, so it's bad. I would always just like eat late at night when I'm just sitting there chilling.
we're gonna fix that.
But I stopped that now because I have no food in my house.
The key is you have to remove.
Yeah, so
your environment sets you up for success or failure. If you have no snacks whatsoever in your pantry, guess what? You ain't gonna drive up to the grocery store.
I lived with Jesse and Allie.
Yeah, and they keep
somehow
that place
Jesse
stocked.
has the best. Jesse works hard every day, so like he loses it like in his tree company, which I work hard too. But like Jesse's
like, doing physical labor every
like
day.
all day long in the tree work.
But they do. They have their pantry is the most stocked with every sweet snack you could ever get.
Dude, it was so. I mean, they had everything you could ever. Like I've never seen a pantry since we lived with Mom that was so stocked.
Yeah,
I mean
that would be tough to.
So that was what that made it hard because then you're just it was middle of the winter. I was at home with a baby. I was go upstairs and. Just anything you want right there.
Full sleeve and Oreos.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I'm gonna get on it, but I'm tired of talking about it because I feel like all I do is talk about it.
Well, let's make it happen.
So
I'll bring the groceries up from the city every single week. I'll stock you guys up on a weekly basis, get you guys set up with everything you need, and we're gonna see how things go over the next 5 to 6 months.
I have a bachelor party next weekend. So I'm not gonna eat bad. But I'm probably not like I'm not gonna. I'm being realistic right now. Like so I'm not. So I might not be able to work out every day.
Okay.
I'm going hog hunting, so I'll be sweating.
You don't need to work. So here's what
maybe I could run in the morning.
Here's what I'm building out for you: 3 times a week weightlifting. That's all. Like literally 3 times a week, and you'd see progress. 10,000 steps a day. Like that's it. That's the physical goals.
I already get that.
No, you don't.
I guarantee you, I hit 2,000.
Let me see your phone.
I don't carry my phone with me all the time.
Let me see it. Pull up your health app.
No, because I don't carry my phone with me all the time. This don't work.
You have your phone on you most of the
I
day.
leave my phone in my truck or in the Ranger.
Pull up your health app.
Why are you going to call me out like this?
Because that was an excuse, and I'm calling you out on it.
Your average 12,337 steps a day over the last 6 months.
Let me see. There's no way.
No, that was 7 days.
Okay, go to 6 months.
11,824 steps per day for 2025.
No way.
I work that's all I do is walk around and work. I told you, and I'm barely my phone on me.
Does it count steps when you're riding in the tractor? Like bouncing up and down?
No, dude, I'm drenched in sweat every day after work. I just eat bad at night.
Damn, dude. That's way more steps than I thought.
I told you, I easily get 10,000. I knew I did. That's why you have me all worried. I'm like, what? I knew I did.
That's a lot of
Whenever
steps.
I was trying to, hit my steps, I was hitting 20,000 a day normally when I was really trying.
How much are you eating at night?
Too much, man.
You're overcoming that? 11,000 steps a day? That's impressive.
Dude, last night after I got home, I went out and put out probably 10 trail cameras.
Yeah.
It was so hot, dude. I had to weed eat every spot, cut limbs every spot.
Yeah.
Then and that stuff, I was literally drenched by the end of it.
I was going to say, physical activity-wise, you're doing
that's all I do. I never am inside. All I do is, if I'm home, I'm hanging tree stands.
So we just got to fix your diet then.
No, it's my diet. It's always been my diet. I'm terrible. I can't, but yeah.
Well, we're going to get this fixed. So y'all pay attention. In the next 5 to 6 months, Cole's going to lose 40 to 45 pounds, and we're going to talk about it every week. We'll try not to discuss too much, spend half the podcast like we did today talking about it, but maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just give you little tips that we're implementing into Cole's life to help him. Obviously, physical activity is not the issue here. He's averaged 11,000 steps a day. That's better than I thought. So
I mean, I need to work out.
Yeah, you need to do strength training for sure. But step-wise, you're burning enough calories. We just got to fix the diet.
I eat pretty bad.
Yeah. So go on your bachelor trip. After you get back, we're going to start it.
Well, I'm going to start now.
Yeah, we're going to start it now.
I got a week.
Just try not to fall too far off the wagon on the bachelor trip.
I won't. I'm not going to do DoorDash and drunk like we normally do.
Well, and try to stick to, on your alcohols, try not to go heavy sugary drinks. So try to stick to vodka, tequila with, soda or...
I'll just drink vodka, Red Bulls.
Sugar-free Red Bull.
Sugar-free Red Bull, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe some Michelob. Light beer.
They're not bad. One beer is 95 calories.
Yeah, it does suck.
So if you have 10 of them, that's 1,000 calories.
What about 15?
That's 1,500 calories. That's see where it adds up.
See, that does add up. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so maybe vodka,
Sugar-free Red Bull
sugar-free Red Bull,
or tequila soda lime.
tequila. I can't do tequila.
All right. Well,
Be ugly.
we'll figure it out. I think that's all I've got for today.
What's coming? Anything else about the show? Should we end it with anything on the show?
Man, honestly, I don't know what's coming up next.
I need to watch it.
So now we watched the first 3 episodes a couple months ago, maybe a month ago. And after the first 3 episodes, we didn't see anything else. So I honestly have no idea what's coming up next. So we're going to be watching it in real time with y'all. We're still going to go live every single Monday night at 7:15. I'm going to try and get Jesse, Allie, Mom.
I was going to say we had Mom on the last one.
We had Mom on the last one. I'm going to try and get maybe Tess or Galena, Braden. Yeah. Maybe Galena.
I think Galena, yeah. Be a lot of questions.
Oh, my goodness. The problem is you see all the live comments coming in.
You do. Oh, there's some of them that are like, you got to read.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I think
we'll see how she's doing.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So see us every Monday night, 7:15 live on our Instagram page, and every Monday night on Bravo, 9/8 Central for a new episode of the McBee Dynasty. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. These podcasts will drop every Tuesday. We look forward to recapping the rest of the season. See y'all.